Kels, is there a reason why I did not get a response to my text message on May 23rd?
So, Elsie, first, let me thank you for your service too.
Reclaiming my time.
With the House
Reclaiming
Intel
my
Committee,
time.
with the
Reclaiming my
Senate
time.
Judiciary
Reclaiming
Committee.
my time.
Okay.
Reclaiming
Matter of
my
fact,
time.
Oh, this shit
God.
funny.
I get paid just for laying in the shade. For laying in the shade. For laying in the shade.
I ain't got no Nikki bars for y'all today because she's continuously still dropping fucking garbage right now.
I got some Nikki bars.
What's the Nikki bar?
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. That's all she got for us.
We've been summoning the wrong bitch. I think that Cardi B is becoming the supreme and Nicki Minaj is losing her powers
She's losing it.
Because whatever you just put out with Future, bitch, like, I did not quote 8 of your bars for 2 of these weeks for you to put out that fucking garbage.
It is kind of growing on me.
You would.
Just a little bit.
You would. I know. Anyway, what up, dog?
What's up?
It's your girl, LC.
And it's Kels.
And we are
Kelsey. And this is
the Shade and Fool Podcast, episode 6. We're out here, and we just want to start the show by letting y'all know, bitch, we got a website. Bitch, we official.
Meow.
You know what I mean? So, you guys can actually go to our website, www.theshadeandfool.com. You guys could talk to us through there, find out where you can listen to the podcast on there. You can donate on there.
Yeah, get into it.
You can learn a little bit about me and Kels, aside from the podcast. So, it's just something that we put together for y'all just to, be able to go to one place and get all the information needed. So just make sure y'all check that out.
In next order of business, please make sure you go to iTunes and subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. All it takes is a couple seconds. We need those reviews.
We don't even give a fuck if they're bad or good reviews.
Just review it.
Just review it. We don't care if you like it, if you love it. We care if you love it, but we don't care if you don't like it.
I care if it's bad. If it's bad, send us an email if you want to, but don't leave us a bad review on iTunes.
I mean, I'm here for the love and the hate. Okay, so
hate in the email. leave my iTunes alone.
Leave the iTunes alone. We only want good reviews on iTunes.
And if
you are doing something,
and if you on SoundCloud, if you don't have the iPhone, make sure you follow us on SoundCloud. You can leave comments and things there too as well.
Yes, because we are watching. Other than that, before we get into the rundown, what you had going on this weekend?
Well, I just want to say, me and LC did do a little mini photo shoot just so that we can have some pictures to post. So you can put a face with the voices.
Right.
And we want to give a shout out to @Allure by Courtois on Instagram for doing our makeup for the shoot.
Yes, bitch. Slayed us up and down, bitch, for a low cost, okay?
If you are in Orlando, check out @Allure by Courtois on Instagram. She's dope. She's one of the best in the city. And I got to give a shout out to my little big sister, Dana, for taking the pictures. Oh, yeah.
She was so dope and so chill with taking the pictures. Like, she's low-key our photographer. I don't think she knows. But if you listening to this show, you're our photographer, little sis. Other than that, what you had going on this weekend? Because Kelvin was fucking reserved front row somewhere, and he's trying to be humble right now.
I went to the hip-hop karaoke downtown Orlando. I was invited by Viva LaCoy. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Viva.
We had a very, very good time at hip-hop karaoke. It was definitely fun and something new for me.
Well, that was dope. It looked fun. Of course, I was living through fucking Kelvin in the comfort of my own home, because y'all know I don't do shit but go find mom and pop places to eat at, like I'm on the fucking Food Network. So shout out to all these people showing us love and just looking out. Other than that,
I think it's time for the rundown.
Let's
do it.
Who are we starting with the rundown? I think we should go ahead and cross off Lil Duval as first and fucking foremost.
Yes. So Lil Duval brought his little ass on the Breakfast Club. on the Breakfast Club and made jokes about murdering transgender women. And what it kind of started, Janet Mock, if you don't know who Janet Mock is, She's a transgender woman who was on the show prior to Lil Duval. She's an American writer, a TV host, and a transgender rights activist. And she was on the show. They had a good interview. They talked about her book. She talked about her life. Everything was good. Lil Duval comes on the show after her, and everything just went to hell from that point on because they started talking to him about her, and he had jokes and pretty much said if he started dating a woman and they had sex and then he found out she was transgender, he said that she would have to die.
I mean, okay, so I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was just looking around and just going off the titles of what everybody was saying. Oh, Lil Duval said he was gonna murder a trans person. He's gonna murder trans people. So I took it upon myself to go and actually listen and look at the video. And listening and paying attention to the video, that's how he felt. Like, I can't take that away from him. For him, first of all, when it comes to trans people, you're not telling people you're trans, and you know that this guy is straight. You know that he only wants what he wants, and you don't tell him that you're trans, and you go about this relationship and you have this sexual, relationship with this person, and then you come out and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm trans." Some people will flip on your ass and probably kill you because guys are very like, these guys are very adamant about, oh, no homo, like, so the fact that they did that would probably fuck them up to the point where it would drive them to the point of actually hurting that person.
I get, you're going to be mad. You're going to flip out over the fact if, you didn't know ahead of time. But my thing is, you can't just say you're going to kill somebody. Like, that's just wrong. And especially when you have a platform, like, you cannot just say stuff like that, especially with so much going on and people killing trans women every day. It's just not cool in my book. Like, you could have said you would be pissed off, you would flip out, you may even want to fight. Okay, but to say you're going to kill somebody, because think about it this way. You fucking dirty bitches here and there, and somebody give you an infection, you not on the radio talking about how you want to kill them. So why is it that you have so much hate against this person because they're trans?
I think it comes from the inner hate that he has for, like, just homosexuality. I think that it would set him off to that point. And, I don't really understand what he mean because I really don't care. Trans, woman, man, whatever, we're all people. However, I got to think about a nigga coming to me and talking to me, and we get on some level, and this nigga got HIV, and he knows he has HIV, and then he goes and has sex with me unprotected without telling me, and then it comes out and be like, oh yeah, I have HIV. I'm probably going to want to kill that nigga too.
But this is my take on it. He got on Instagram and posted a picture of himself, kind of like a meme, and then in the comment he said, if your favorite comedian not pissing someone off, they not a great comedian. So my thing was, you don't really mean what you said. You're trying to get put on, like you're trying to be in the media. Mm-hmm. It worked if that was your goal. Mm-hmm. So I feel like for you to respond like that on social media, you just want to rattle somebody's feathers. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not really like you probably didn't even really mean it, which is even probably worse, just the fact that you're saying it just for some attention.
Yeah, he was definitely. Well, we all know Lil Duval is always looking for attention somewhere. Because
anytime something's going on, he got to jump in it in social media and make a comment.
Exactly, because that's the only way these checks are going to be residual.
Right.
Because you have to stay in something. So I mean, to be completely honest, like, I'm on the fence because I understand the anger that he would have if he were to have sex with a trans person and them not tell them. I mean, people kill people every day over shit that's way less serious than, that, and it's only because they didn't tell that person. Bitches is killing their baby dads because you didn't tell me you got this other bitch pregnant. Like, people die every day. I don't want to be insensitive. However, it was a better way he could have explained how he felt about the situation, instead of being like, oh, they gotta die. That's basically what he said. They gotta die. And it's just like, in the world that we live in, it don't matter what you say. It matter what the headline says. So going back to the video, I realized he didn't say what the headlines was saying that he said. However, he could have just handled that a little bit different. But as a comedian and as a struggling comedian, you're going to do whatever you need to do to get your name up in these blogs and this media so that, you know, you can pop off and somebody could care about what you got going on. But I still don't care about what he got going on.
No, I don't think many people do.
So, in the spirit of us not fucking caring, let's move right along.
Right along.
Who we are. Speaking of, Charlamagne the God was confronted by trans right activists. And he was stuck like Chuck.
Stuck.
He didn't
Looked like
even
he
know
saw
what
a
to
fucking
say,
ghost.
what to do. He was just like,
they came out chanting. They're like, "We are not a joke." And he was sitting there with his legs crossed, looking like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Right, like whatever did I say?
Right.
Whatever did I do?
Because he feels like it's not on him, like because he didn't say it.
However, I'm gonna be in his defense, or I'm gonna play the devil's advocate, and I'm gonna say Charlamagne did clearly tell Duval that he could not say that on the show. He was like, "You can't say you're gonna kill trans people. Like that's a hate crime."
Yeah, he said it's a hate crime.
So,
but then he laughed.
Well, you know, Charlamagne's gonna laugh at fucking everything. However, he did speak up and say that, Duval, that's not right. You can't say that.
But you can't tell somebody that and then be like, "Oh, but I'm gonna laugh at the same time." Because Angela Yee was saying too, like, you know, that's not cool, but she wasn't laughing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you can't be on one side. You can't be on both sides of the fence. Pick a side. Pick a side.
Okay, Nicki Minaj.
But at the end of the day, my thing is that won't happen to you if you fucking get to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Don't just meet random people and go
just
fuck
be
them.
having sex with
right,
them off
and
the
then
bat.
be mad because you find out something after the fact.
But I will say,
get to know people. Look at some baby pictures. Go on a couple fucking dates.
Exactly. However, don't take away people's like choice. At the end of the day, like I'm here for everybody. But I am a strong and firm believer that if you're a trans person or a gay person or whatever the case may be, you should give that other person the opportunity to choose if that's what they want to do. Like, don't make somebody fall in love with you and like you for who you are, which is who you're not really are. You know what I mean? And then, I mean, I just feel like you should tell people. You should definitely tell people when you feel comfortable enough to tell them. But don't be waiting a year and a half to tell somebody you trans when they already done fell in love with, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes they don't give the person the choice to be like, this is what I want to do. It's almost like girls talking to a guy who doesn't know they have a girlfriend. And you're talking to this guy and you feeling him and y'all feeling each other and y'all talking. And then he's like 6 months, a year down the road, he like, I got a girlfriend. But your feelings is already wrapped up and he didn't give you that choice to figure out if you want to be the side bitch or not. And I feel like that should be applied everywhere. Give people a choice to figure out if they want to fuck with you or not.
So the dilemma here is, at the end of the day, once they go through their process, they feel like they are women.
Right.
So they may feel like they don't need to be like, hey, just to let you know. Because to them, they're like, I'm a woman. There's no issue here. Like, let's go.
However, you can't carry a baby. So you're not fully a woman. You should let people know. What if they fall in love with you and they want to have a baby and they want to do all these things and then y'all 8 years down the road and you can't even have a baby because you're not really a woman? You got to give people a choice. Like, at the end of the day, like, I would want a choice. Like, if a guy came and talked to me and he was a girl first, I would want to know that so that I can make my own choice if I want to stay in this. Don't make me catch feelings for you because it's going to be way harder for me to make that choice because I done caught feelings for you and that's where they win. They know. Let me get this nigga to catch feelings for me because this nigga might look past the fact of the matter.
But that's all that matters. Because if you fell for me, you fell for me. At the end of the day,
you fell for me.
I'm a person.
But this is... You got to give people that choice. You got to give people the choice. Like, if somebody had herpes and did outbreaks, is it just going to be like, oh, you fell for me. I got herpes, but you fell for me, so...
Well,
no.
That's different because now you're inflicting something you have on someone else. But
you're inflicting it, too, with trans people because it's like, guys want a family. Guys want to have that life. So if you don't tell somebody that you're trans and they're falling in love with you, seeing this life with you with kids and marriage, that's not really true.
Who want to have a family?
Right. You'd be surprised.
All these baby mamas out here on WIC and food stamps and government assistance with no niggas around.
Listen, you're right. You're right. But however, all I'm saying is give the people a choice on if they want to fuck with you or not. If you got HIV, tell the person. See if they like you enough to fucking stick around. If you're trans, tell them to see if they like you enough to stick around. Because you don't want to live a lie at the end of the day. Like, that's just what it is. And I love trans people. Like, Amaya Scott, she gives me life. She gives me life. But guess what? Every couple months, she's posting her fucking baby picture. So y'all know, don't get it twisted and don't get it fucked up. And that's what I respect about her.
Well, you know who does like transgender women?
You don't have to turn the page. I read the story.
Bobby Valentino.
Bobby Valentino was caught with a trans lady, but he was out here trying to hide his face. Like, right. No face,
he was
no
caught
case.
With his pants down, literally. Homegirl had the video going like, Bobby Valentino, y'all.
Right.
Bobby Valentino.
This is Bobby Valentino. This is Bobby V running from the house right now. He ain't pay.
He ain't pay.
All I'm gonna say is, Bobby, you should have paid, bitch.
That's all you should have did was paid.
You could have saved yourself if you just would have paid. They not playing with you. They already know what's up. They already know you don't want to be seen. So the fact that you didn't pay, you gave her all the ammo in the world everything to put your ass on the internet.
And this story did not surprise me at all.
Really?
Because I had already heard about this like months prior from friends of friends that are in Atlanta. So I already knew this tea. Like, it's no secret. Like, it's no secret in Atlanta.
So he likes trans women?
This is what he does. It's no secret.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's why he put that picture up on Instagram. Like, happy anyway. Right. Like, it's because you do this, but your ass got caught.
And it's okay if that's what you do.
Somebody pull his ass out the closet. Like, somebody pull him out. He didn't want to.
If that's what you like, that's what you like. But if you didn't want it to get out, you should have paid.
That's very true. So you fucked up there. One thing you're not going to do is fucking try somebody when it comes to this check and this money.
And then his reps reached out to TMZ and said that he didn't know it was a prostitute and he didn't know it was a trans woman.
I mean...
So, the lies!
Right. The lies! So... I mean, he probably knew it was a trans woman, but shit, sometimes I don't even know. They be looking battered in the bitches out here.
They do, but this is what he does. He knew what it was. He knew what time it was.
I'm pretty sure. The fact doesn't matter. Well, first of all, Bobby Valentino, you lost because you didn't pay. And the young woman that was recording Bobby Valentino, you lost because you didn't have him pay up front, bitch. So both of y'all lost. Now you know, get your fucking money up front. Bitch, does McDonald's hand you your food bag before you get them that debit card? Fall in line. Fall in line.
But he cannot try to sit here and act like he didn't know it's a trans woman because there's somebody on Instagram. There's another transgender woman on Instagram by the name of Wave_Wavy who posted a picture of them two together on her Instagram. And it's still there. You can go look up the receipt on your own. And then there's also a video I saw on Instagram that he recorded himself at a party, room full of transgender women, and he was just vibing with everybody. So it's like this is just what you do. And guess who else was in that video?
Trey Songz. You know, I've been iffy about his ass for a long time.
I don't know if he's. I don't think he wants the trans. I think he just wants the dick straight up.
he wants
the dick straight up.
But who was at this party?
Lil Scrappy, because you know they like this.
Lil Scrappy's
in the video. I will pull this receipt and show you later. Lil Scrappy was in the back too, like partying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I got the receipts, bitch. I keep receipts like somebody grandma.
Because the women that he like have real strong features in the face.
Hello.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he liked too. I mean, both of these niggas are just low budget niggas anyway. So who really cares if y'all are I mean, who really cares anyway? Like, live your life.
Yeah,
People be
that's
too
what you
worried
do.
about.
That's what you do. But he tried to pull like a dine and dash. Like, bitch, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna run out. Like, you can't. He tried to run out.
I'm fucking done with you. This nigga said a dine and dash, y'all. A fucking dine and dash. But that's basically what he did.
That's what
bitch.
he
He
did.
ate and was like, pew.
Right. Running down the hall. Forgot your keys and your shoes.
Listen, he was like, keep those, okay? I'll fucking Uber home.
Right.
I'll get another set of keys made. Bobby Valentino, do better. Be honest with yourself so that you can be honest with the people so you won't look fucking stupid when shit like this happens. Because, I mean, when the video came out, all I was like, well, shit, I don't put it past him. I remember me thinking, like, I don't put it past his ass. I never thought in my mind, like, Bobby Valentino would never, you know? Like, I was more so like,
Like I said, I already knew, so this was just confirmation.
It's like a jungle sometime, nigga. Anyway, moving right along to Cardi B, Offset, and Celina Powell, better known as the Black Widow.
Better known as an Instagram thought.
Right. Better known as catching these niggas slipping and breaking up happy homes.
Right.
Celina Powell is pretty much a Instagram model who's known for exposing niggas. And the niggas that are on her list thus far have been like Waka Flocka, O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube's son, if y'all don't know him by name yet, Dwight Howard, she got him on video. The list goes on
Fabulous.
and on. Fabulous.
Chief Keef.
Like, the list goes on.
To name a few.
And she's just your typical Instagram eyebrow fucking model. Looking like just like the rest of these bitches with wigs and fucking concealed eyebrows. And she was pretty much trying to put Offset like in the streets, basically saying that he cheating on Cardi B. However, although she was backstage, although she was like looking at the performance, I will have to say in Offset's offense, that nigga was not pictured or caught slipping in any of those pictures or videos.
Amen. That's exactly what I noticed. So you're at the concert, you backstage, you post a picture of like your backstage pass, you post a picture of the stage of him performing, and then you caption it, Cardi B, come get your man, and that's my dick and all of this. So it's like, it's just dumb. Like, you more worried, like, if you're really dealing with him, it just seems like you were more trying to get at Cardi B for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, do y'all have some kind of beef that we don't know about? Or like, what's the issue?
I don't think it's the beef that she has with Cardi B. I just think that Cardi B is what's popping right now. So in order to get her name in the media and to get her shine, she is coming for Cardi B and Offset. Now, Cardi B and Offset are fucking unbothered because they went on a double date with 21 Savage and fucking Amber Rose at the strip club. Like, nothing had happened.
Ew.
Like, so, right. Like,
21 Savage, Amber Rose.
21 Savage, It's a Knife, and Amber Rose. Yes, they went on a double date. They were at the strip club. It looked like they were having the time of their lives. Like, Cardi B looked super unbothered, like super happy with Offset.
Because Offset was in none of these pictures she posted.
Exactly.
And the part that got me was her posting a picture of her half-eaten ass food and captions it, suck his dick right and you get food.
But where is he?
Right.
But where is he, Mom? Because we don't believe you.
We don't believe you.
Everybody who Celina Powell has caught slipping, the bitch has video, text message, or pictures of the niggas. Except Offset. She don't have no pictures around this nigga in his vicinity. She don't have nothing. So at this point, I just feel like it's a publicity stunt and the bitch is trying to get her name out because we forgot about her.
Yeah. And she's going to keep doing this to add to her list. I mean, I did see some receipts from some of these other guys that she's messed with, and some of them have admitted it. So
Dwight Howard, all of them.
The girl must suck a mean dick, but
that's it. That's it. But who's wifing you, Mom?
Right.
You're around here
this
like...
shit gonna get old at some point.
It is gonna get old, and all you're gonna have to show for it was a whole bunch of dicks you sucked. Moving on, because I'm done with this bitch.
So we got a new segment for y'all today.
Let's go.
is called Stay Woke.
Please.
Because we need to inform the people on some of the real shit that's going on, some of the important stuff that's going on.
Right, because we can't be messy and shady all the time.
Not all the time.
But we can be messy and shady while giving you the news.
Hello.
So, let's go ahead and get into the fact that y'all's president...
Y'all, not mine.
Not mine, not yours, not yours, but mine. Not yours, but mine.
I'm over here looking stupid like, what song is this? I got it.
You know what it is.
I got it.
The president is yours. Donald Trump decided to get on social, not even a social media. This nigga was at like a press conference or something for the fucking United States of these fuck ass police. And he is basically condoning police brutality. Okay? He made a remark at this conference basically encouraging rough treatment of people who are in police custody.
Yeah, he pretty much said when you see these thugs like thrown in the back of a paddy wagon, like, please don't be too nice to them.
My thing is, I thought you were innocent until proven guilty, number one. So the fact that you're treating everybody like a fucking criminal and you don't even know if they're innocent or if they're guilty, that's number one. Number two, you are encouraging police brutality, and you know that's one of the top problems in America.
And that's the part that floors me. Like, you know this is a big issue. So that just lets us know, like, you don't give a fuck.
He is out of touch.
You don't care about black people.
He don't care. He's out of touch. The nigga told them to be more aggressive with people who are in custody. And then, when he got a whole bunch of backlash about that, and they had, they went and talked to whoever the fuck they talk about, because it surely ain't the mooch no more, because he got fired as the communications director. They basically said, oh, he was joking.
Yeah, his press secretary later said, I think it was a joke.
First of all, what the fuck is funny about that?
Right. When did police brutality become a fucking joke?
That's how I know he's out of touch. First of all, I already knew he was going to be out of touch. We got a president that fucking owns hotels. So we know...
And has a reality show.
And has a reality show. We knew he was going to be out of touch. But I didn't know he was... I ain't going to say I didn't know he was going to be this out of touch. I already knew Donald Trump was going to be for the fucking white people and for the police brutality. And he's not here for us as minorities. So I'm not fucking surprised. However, I don't know what's the matter with me. Like, I've been hoping that this nigga fucking wakes up and realize he's the president of the United States of America and do right by that title. But he just, every day, is just something that y'all do.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm so fucking off the White House and the administration of the White House. Like, y'all, who's fucking running this shit?
Then you have all these police, like all these different police departments in different states, pretty much tweeting and saying that they don't agree with what he said. Like, there were a lot of, police officers that were against it, and they weren't co-signing with him on that.
I'm glad.
But the thing is, you have a lot of racist ass motherfuckers out there who was glad he said it, and they're gonna do it.
Exactly. Because they think that he ain't really, at the end of the day, the president runs shit, but they don't really run shit, because shit still has to be passed through, the Senate, the House, the Congress, like...
Trump don't give a damn about... Trump passed the shit through Twitter.
Trump said, you know what? Also, transgenders are not welcome in the military. Right. The military tweeted out, like, bitch, who?
Right.
Who said that?
He just tweets his shit. He just wakes up in the morning like, I think I want to just ban trans from the military. Let me send this in a tweet.
Exactly.
And it's official.
It's an official law.
No, that's not
how it works, my nigga. And I'm with Auntie Maxine in my Auntie Maxine voice. Impeach his ass. Impeach his ass. I'm so done with Trump. Like, I'm so disappointed. Like, I can't even believe he's our president. Like, I'm just waiting for the day this nigga get assassinated or anything else that makes him not
I'm still waiting
president.
for an impeachment. I don't know if it's really going to happen, but I'm keeping hope alive.
We're waiting because he's white in America. If Obama would have did any of this shit, Obama would have been impeached first quarter. Okay? First quarter. Not even first quarter. The nigga would have been fucking out of the office at the the warm ups when they're fucking running around just doing warm ups of like layups and shit. They would have got him up out of here. And it's like Donald Trump is in the first and second quarter still fucking shit up, and they're just looking past it. And he's fucking shit up and then firing the people who's not on his same like fuck this shit wave.
Yeah.
The mooch just got fired.
He's going through people like crazy, and that's not a good
sign.
sign. It's just like at a job. If you're going through employees all the time, it's not a good thing.
That was some tea and shade, but y'all wouldn't know.
Right.
Anyway, we're moving along because we're staying woke. Stay woke with y'all president because he's out here taking away our rights and shit little by little. So I understand that y'all feel how we feel about him not being our president, but still pay attention to the moves and the papers that this niggas is signing because it might affect you and your family.
Hello.
Now,
moving on
to the sound off.
Sound off.
It's sound off time. So, who are you sounding off on today?
I'm sounding off on Drea.
Please do, because I wasn't here.
Ass.
Me either.
It's like, I mean, I don't know her to say I don't like her, but it's just I just don't like her.
I'm not here for Drea, especially after the shit that you're about to discuss.
So Drea gets her ass on Twitter and says, are there any guys in LA who like big girls? I have a friend who is gorgeous and single and plus size. Drea.
Bitch, come to the table. Come have a seat at
Drea,
the table so we could talk to you real quick.
What the fuck were you thinking? Now, some people are saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with what she said. People are just being too sensitive. But no, it's about how you say certain things.
Right.
And you are 100 pounds soaking wet. You cannot get your little ass on Twitter and be like, she's big, she's plus. Like, how many times you gotta let us know that this is a big girl? We get it. Sit your ass down somewhere. Not only that, why are you playing matchmaker on Twitter? If your friend want to find a man, let her go out and find a man. Y'all go out together, find somebody. But to say that shit on social media and then offend a bunch of people, like, that wasn't cool. She can get her ass on matchmaker.com. And if she want a tambourine player, get on Christian Mingle.
Right.
But don't do that shit on Twitter like that, because you set yourself up for the drag. If you wanted to go about it in a better way, you could have probably even posted a picture of her. You know what I'm saying? Of her looking dope, looking fly, put together. And then the guys who were interested, you know, they will reply to you. That's it.
Exactly. But for you to just...
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. I'm not done dragging this bird beak nose bimbo bitch.
Reclaim your time, dog. Reclaim it.
But at the end of the day, and I'll be done with her, we can't be too surprised what comes out of her mouth, because it's the same bitch that was on the radio talking about her wholeness gets deleted after so long.
Fuck that. This is the bitch that left her son in the house for weeks with frozen pizza and no microwave. So we know all your marbles ain't there. As far as I'm concerned, Drea, first of all, me being plus size, bitch, I wish you would if I was your friend, bitch. I would have smacked your fucking lights out. Because at the end of the day, I'm gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I'm happy with me. I can go get me a nigga. I don't need you to be fucking POF. I don't need you to be tender. I don't need you to get on here and be like, first of all, why didn't you get on social media and just be like, yo, I got a dope homegirl who's single and dope. Like, why did you have to get into the fact that she's plus size? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, big girls and then plus size? Like, and you think you were doing her a favor. You were doing no favors for nobody, Drea. Like, you need to fucking screw your fucking top on correctly and realize that everything ain't meant for social media. Okay? You are a hoe. I'm pretty sure you know mad fucking people that will be willing to talk to your friend. But you wanted attention, so you put it on fucking Twitter, is what happened.
They tried to act like she didn't get dragged for it.
Talking about, oh, nobody side-eyeing me. Bitch, I went to your comments. Every comment was a fucking side-eye.
Right.
Okay? So you can sit here and talk about nobody side-eyeing you,
shade.
but you threw shade at your friend low-key and you didn't even know. All because you're worried about the wrong fucking thing.
It just, like, you're, like, fucking bidding her off like she's a piece of fucking cattle to the highest bidder. Like, don't do that.
Right. You're a friend, though. So she says.
Who are you sounding off on today?
Just real quick, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I'm here for all of this shit. So the Catch Me Outside girl, her name is Danielle Brigoli. I don't give a fuck how you pronounce it, honestly. Anyway, she caught 5 years of probation because she had a couple charges: possession of marijuana. She had 2 counts of grand theft auto. She was filing a false police report. So she got caught up, and now she has 5 years of probation. And I'm here for every 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years of that fucking probation, bitch. Take that, humble yourself, sit down, go to school, go get your life together. Because this viral video had you popping way too soon, and you just feel like you're above everybody in the world. And that's not the case, Ma. It's not the case. I think that, honestly, this 5-year probation is something good for you. I feel like this is something where you can actually sit down, contemplate your life, and get the shit in order. Because you're only like 15 or 16 years old, and you really think what you're doing right now is popping. And it's really not. Because you're going to look back at this shit when you're 28 years old, just like I look back on my fucking MySpace pictures. And I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, and that's going to be you. So I feel like you need to take these 5 years on the chin and do something positive with these 5 years. Do something positive with your time and let them know that you're not just the Catch Me Outside girl. Let them know that you can be fucking educated, which I don't even think you can, bitch. But hey, I'm rooting for you. We are all rooting for you.
I'm not. Fuck
you
her.
Rooting for her?
No,
for a 15-year-old girl who ain't got her life together?
No, I'm not rooting for her.
I wish
because
she
she's
get her
appropriating
life.
Black culture and she's doing it in the worst way possible.
I think
you
that
making
comes from
money,
her mom is like got the all around I fuck black men haircut.
She does.
Like she get it from her mom. So you can't penalize her from that because she's only learning from the household she's in. Right. And her mom is stupid because
she still has a choice. She wants to be that way, and I'm not here for her. And she been making money off of this shit. Like let a Black chick act the way she act on TV and do what she did on Dr. Phil. She wouldn't have went viral for that shit. They would just be dragging her.
No,
she's been making money off of this.
Of course, but that is white privilege. That is white privilege. Even when
you act Black, and that's exactly why I'm not here for her. You're gonna steal our culture and do it in the worst way possible. Try to be as hood as you can possibly be, and then now you're making money off of it. No, you want to be about that life. Take your ass to jail and serve your 5 years since you want to be about that life.
Serve these 5 years, and hopefully within these 5 years, you're going to do better with your time in your life. That's all I have for you, bitch.
Moving on to the drag session.
Yay!
Everyone's favorite because the internet is always undefeated.
And we're here for it. So who are we dragging on this drag session?
We're dragging Bobby Valentino. We dragging Breakfast Club. We're dragging Lil Duval.
We're dragging everybody. Dragging every fucking you body. Get a drag. You get a drag. You get a drag.
Handing them out like cars on Oprah.
So
let's get into some of these drags. Abe Froman says, I support Breakfast Club boycott, but it's kind of hard for me to boycott something that's been backed in the first place. That show has been trash. What you say?
I mean, I'm gonna have to say it's been trash. It's just the guests that make it better. Moving along.
At selfmade_Kel says, y'all better go boycott your president and get the fuck out of here.
Hello? Y'all boycotting the wrong shit. Amen to that.
At Jackie Aina says, I really don't know what a Lil Duval is, but the few times I've heard him say something has been absolute garbage.
And I'm going to have to go with you are right for 100, Alex.
Right. Because
he's always talking some bullshit. But that's only because he wants to be in the media, because that's the only way his checks are going to be residual.
Right. So at Oba_Bonnie says, what Lil Duval said is the equivalent of white people joking about lynching Black people, and you laughed about his hate speech. So she's equating that to a hate speech.
Yeah.
Can't say I don't disagree with her. At Eve E. Wing says, Charlamagne's been trash. Charlamagne ain't worth the broke down office liquidation surplus store chair he rode in on.
Y'all better
Damn,
get
she
off.
dragged his ass.
Right,
for
she got some inner hate for Charlamagne ass.
At Danny Ecow says, and the only reason Charlamagne is not treated like any other ashy nigga on Twitter is because he has a lucrative platform.
This is true. And arched eyebrows and bleached skin.
It look better though. I ain't gonna lie.
It does look.
Better.
It looks way better than that patchy shit.
At OG_stuff says, and now we on Bobby. And the nigga that outed Bobby must be thirsty for clout. Ain't nobody been checking for Bobby, but like Bobby Valentino, he been fucking trannies in peace.
He been fucking him since his last single, okay?
Which was what?
Y'all just
years
put
ago.
Years
it's
and
been a
years
long
ago.
time. At DJ_show says Eddie Murphy, LL Cool J, and Mace all looking the Bobby Valentino video. Glad that Twitter wasn't around when they was messing with trannies.
Ooh,
that's some tea for
the
you.
tea,
Right?
The tea. Then pour me more. Shit, let me get my cube of sugar.
I heard about the Eddie Murphy thing around that time when that happened, but I ain't hear nothing about Mace and Denzel. So
me either.
I don't know, but
don't
shade.
fuck me up on Denzel.
That
fuck
was
everybody
some
else,
shade.
but don't you fuck up my mind when it comes to Denzel Washington, okay?
Well, have you seen his wife? Moving right along. At Mikey_talk says, okay, but if Bobby Valentino slept with a trans woman, that doesn't make him gay, seeing as trans women are women. So what's really tea? So depends on how you look at the situation.
I think everybody has a different outlook.
I think everybody has a
it.
different outlook, and everybody's confused.
Yeah.
At I Am Terrence says, Bobby Valentino made siren noises for a whole song. Nothing he does surprises me. Right. Am I slow as I was really like thinking, I'm like, what song is he talking about?
I already know, Mrs. Officer,
It
Lil
took me
Wayne.
a minute to get it, but I got it.
So, first of all, shout out to the internet for being undefeated because y'all fucking give us life
Shady as
every
hell.
week. Like, we're here for y'all shade, and we're definitely here for our friends and family, and even the people who've been tuning into our podcast, like, atting us and stuff they want us to cover and making sure we're not missing stories. Like, we're here for y'all, and I think that we should go ahead and crown them the Shady Bunch because they're just as shady as us.
Let's go with it.
I think we're gonna go with the Shady Bunch.
So if you are a supporter of the show, you are now part of the Shady Bunch,
right? And we're here for it. Other than that, you got anything else?
What we need the Shady Bunch to do at this point is make sure when y'all listening to the podcast that you send it to a friend, even if it's just at least one friend. It only takes 2 seconds. Copy and paste the link.
Okay.
Text it to your friend. We need the followers, we need the subscriptions, and we need the reviews.
Right.
We're on YouTube, Twitter,
SoundCloud. And then we also have our website, guys.
We have our website.
www.theshadandfool.com. Go check that out. We ain't take these pictures for nothing in this photo shoot.
Right. We're trying to be real professional with it, okay? We're doing this the right way.
Right. So check it out.
Get
Let us know
it.
what you think. And what you got going on this week, Kels?
This weekend.
This weekend.
I'm doing a little celebration for a friend's birthday.
He's always doing something, y'all.
I was invited for a couple of weekend events to celebrate a birthday. Friend Chris gonna be celebrating his birthday this weekend.
Shout out to
we're
you,
gonna
Chris.
turn
Happy
up.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris.
As y'all know, I ain't doing shit. I think I'm just gonna try to find me a beach this weekend or some type of water for me to just relax and unwind and just push the restart button so that I can get back to corporate America without catching a case on Monday.
Don't get me started. let's end the show.
Right. Let's go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate y'all. And until next week, we'll holla at y'all.
Take care.
I get paid just for laying in the shade. For laying in the shade. For laying in the shade.